Tonight, fighting back after President Trump escalated his attacks against Attorney General Jeff Sessions this morning.
I put an Attorney General that never took control of the Justice Department, Jeff Sessions. Never took control of the Justice Department.
Sessions lashed out just hours later. I took control of the Department of Justice the day I was sworn in. Sessions was at the White House for a pre-planned meeting today after unleashing his strongest pushback yet, declaring defiantly, "While I am Attorney General, the actions of the Department of Justice will not be improperly influenced by political considerations." For months, Mr. Trump has lambasted the entire agency as being overrun by Democrats.
I always put justice now with quotes. It's a very, very sad day.
It's a remarkable inflection point. Sessions was the first senator to endorse candidate Trump.
I am pleased to endorse Donald Trump for the president.
But once Attorney General, things soured quickly after Sessions recused himself in the Russia investigation because he was a key figure on the Trump campaign. Ever since, the president has excoriated him in a barrage of tweets, calling him everything from beleaguered to disgraceful, even missing in action. And again today.
He took the job, and then he said, "I'm going to recuse myself." I said, what kind of a man is this?
And while Sessions has at times subtly pushed back before, his comments today were the firmest yet.
It is long past due that the Attorney General stood up for the idea that the job of the Justice Department is not to go after the president's enemies and to protect him and his friends.
Many Republicans on Capitol Hill warning the president tonight.
It would be a very, very, very bad idea to fire the Attorney General because he's not executing his job as a political hack.
Even so, some of the Senate's leading Republicans who once stood firmly behind Sessions are now signaling a willingness to consider a successor, but not until after the midterms.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.